V&A is a world-leading museum of art and design and applied arts, and even in the museums of London we're acknowledged as the leader in various aspects of museum commerce, particularly in retail, in licensing and in e-commerce. So I think that we do offer a world-class perspective on how to do commerce in the context of a creative institution very, very well. And I believe that we have a duty and an opportunity to share that information and that know-how with the global community of cultural institutions.
The Enterprising Museum is a great addition to the V&A International Training portfolio. This course is intended for museum professionals and cultural heritage professionals from across the world who are keen to tackle the question and the challenge of generating new income stream while staying true to the core purpose of your institution.
I think the fact that every single lecturer or every single speaker has surprised me. I think the whole experience greatly exceeded my expectations. I thought that most of the content I already knew a lot about, and that I was going to be here mostly for the networking, but I experienced, or I noticed that actually every single lecture, every single workshop that we do keeps surprising me, and I keep taking down notes, and I keep writing down tips and tricks and things like, oh, I need to apply this in my museum, oh, I should do this in my, where we do, or we should do this the other way. And I also start to think differently of the things that we do, and be reminded of good things that we've done and that we should actually do again or repeat or do differently.
It's given us a very broad overview of the commercial aspects of the museum. What I would also like to do next is to go in depth into specific areas, the digital transformation, for example, but also the fundraising aspects of it. I think more can be covered in that area.
This is a possibility for me to get the ideas, to be inspired and to come up with new projects. And I also enjoyed the most the fact that most of the things are very applicable to my current projects. So this is very, I believe there will be continuation and some results in a short to medium term.
I would recommend the course to my colleagues. I think everybody has to be aware what he will be able to take home, as V&A is working on a totally different scale, on a totally different level. And this might be one point to emphasize, is like to not only to talk about the way you're doing it, but also to put yourself in the skin, as we say, of another person or of another institution. But in general, as I said, there are so many different aspects. Even me working in the museum field now for 20 years, I heard things for the first time, and I was really very, very surprised, sometimes even a bit shocked, the way you approach things. And I think this is exactly what such a course is about.
I think the openness of the people who are speaking to us on the course has been really great. It's whatever questions we've got, they've gone away and found the answers to it, or been really honest about the way in which they've approached it and the mistakes they've made. So that's clearly going to be saving an awful lot of time for us when we go back to our businesses. Well, the V&A is a national, international brand. It's a market leader in so many areas. In terms of enterprise, I can't think of anywhere else I'd rather go, and certainly the course has shown me that the V&A has got an awful lot of answers to the various questions that I was posing before I looked for a course like this.